Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today on Fireside Chats with Chris. Today, I'm going to be talking about my outcome from PAX! Yay! Alright, so I went to PAX Unplugged this weekend, and I bought stuff. Not a ton of stuff. I managed to kind of keep it lighter this year. Last year was pretty heavy, but you can see some of my game shelf. I really don't need that many more games. I mean, I do need more games because who doesn't need more games? But I don't need more games, according to my wife. So I'm going to go through the bag and show off some of the things that I did get. And then in separate videos, I'll do the unboxing of those. So one of the first things I got, this was an impulse buy because it seemed kind of cute. I don't know if cute is the right term for this, but 100% Beef. This is a game by Ju Game Studios, and it is out of Japan, according to this. I got it from the Draper stand. It is a game about, as far as I can tell, cutting up a cow. So kind of an interesting theme, and I'm definitely curious to give it a shot. It's got a 30-minute playtime. Seems like a pretty easy teach. So that is my major impulse buy of the weekend. The next thing that I have here is the Draper collection. I have been sitting on these for a while. I've been watching them online, seeing if I could get a really good deal on them. Unfortunately, the answer to that was no. The deal they had online was the same deal they had at PAX, but having these in my hand, getting a chance to kind of open them up and play around with them in the free play area sold them for me. So here, let me crack out the outer what is it, plastic wrap here, and just show you the three individual games. So I don't know how to say this, but I'm going to try. Tokyo Jido Hanbaiki is one of the games here. This is one of the ones that I very much wanted. It's funny because I wanted two of these three games, but then the guy was kind of like, hey, if you just pay the extra $10, you get all three. And when you're in that far, I mean, this cost me $105 and tax, something like that for the three. So, I mean, I was already 90 in. It's like, yeah, I guess. So this is Tokyo Jido Hanbaiki. It is about Japanese vending machines. And so it's kind of very much a unique theme of a game, but I was very, very interested in this one. I don't know how to play it, but it is looks like up to a 45-minute playtime, up to 12 players. That's kind of cool. I didn't see that before. So these are part of a minimalist series of games. You can see, if you take a close look there, that they're really pretty simple. They're sleek. They're not filled with crazy art, anything like that. So kind of neat. The next one here is Tokyo Jutaku. This one is a drawing game of some sort. It looks like you play as an architect to create abstract residential homes. I'm not normally a big fan of drawing games. This one has a 3D element to it, which seems like it'll be neat. I will play it, but this was the one that I would have passed on otherwise. But like I said, $10. And watch, I'll end up loving it. I've heard great things about all these games. It just didn't seem like my style. So again, you can see that it's a very simple style of game. There's not a lot to it as far as components and things that you interact with within the game. So also a very simple design. And then Tokyo Metro, the one that I actually got a chance to open up. Again, haven't played it, but at least had a chance to read the rules. I'll get into that in a second, why I didn't play it and such, because this is my PAX Unplugged, I guess, unboxing haul. Well, yeah, more like a haul video, I guess. So Tokyo Metro. This one is based on the Tokyo Metro, just like it sounds like. It's got this nice cloth map in there, and a lot of neat, but again, simple pieces. It's got some economic elements. I think worker placement, economics. I know there's stock market in it. Uh, yeah, it looks like stock market, worker placement, economic. Yeah. So those are the three Jordan Draper games that I picked up. I don't think 100% Beef Showdown counts as a Jordan Draper game. I'm not sure. It doesn't have his name on it. The next thing I got in here is a cookie pin. I got this just for donating to the Child's Play charity. It was just a cute little pin. I'm not really a pin guy per se, but I'll throw it on my draft bag, and that'll be that. I like Child's Play as a charity. I try and encourage others to donate to them. They do a lot of great things by sending toys and games to children in hospitals, which is kind of, I think, an underappreciated thing. I've spent time at hospitals in the past with sick kids, and it can be kind of a depressing place. These kids don't have people they have people coming and visiting them, obviously, family and whatnot, but they don't have a lot of games. They don't have a lot of interaction with other kids because they're stuck holed up in this hospital. So being able to give them things like games, video games, board games, as new ones come out is a nice gesture in my opinion. Obviously it doesn't cure whatever ails them, but it makes their time there a little more bearable. So I think that what Child's Play does is a really great thing, and I do like to donate when I get a chance. So, of course, Child's Play being a Penny Arcade charity has a pretty big presence at PAX Unplugged, as I'm sure it does the other PAXs, which I've never actually been to, strangely. I love video games, and I love board games, but I see, with video games, I feel like I can just buy them when they come out. I can watch the demos, play demos, whatever it may be, and I get what I need out of that. With board games, I really enjoy going and meeting the developers and designers and shaking their hands and playing their games with them, and I think that's a ton of fun. And then, of course, I go with my friends, and they do this one in Philly, so you can go out downtown easily and eat great food and explore the area, and, I also can sit down with all those friends and play board games in the free play area, which was half the main room this year, which is very, very cool. There was a lot of room for free play. They had a lot of games that you could just go up and borrow and play. So that's one of the highlights of that for me. So I do have only one more item in here, unfortunately. Like I said, I went kind of light this year on my purchasing, but one more item, and it is a PAX Unplugged scarf. I've never bought their products from there before, as like the clothing or anything, but I really, really liked this scarf. It's a good material, stretchy. I liked the color. I liked the design. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't say Unplugged, does it? It just says PAX, but it's Penny Arcade branded. If you can, yeah, you can see that. It just says PAX. I actually didn't even notice. Oh, wait. Oh, it's okay. So it's kind of embroidered and hidden in letters in here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there it is. So it says Unplugged 2018. I kind of wish that I'd bought the hoodie last year, but we're beyond that. So they do have nice hoodies as well. They're heavy, a little pricey, but nice, heavy, thick hoodies. So that's everything I picked up from PAX Unplugged, which in my eyes is plenty of stuff. If you've never been to PAX Unplugged, a quick rundown of what it is. It's just a big board game convention. So you can go and play all these. You get to, it's like any other PAX where designers and developers come and set up and they show off all their new things to all their fans, and all the designers and developers have their booths with all their new games and their old games, and some shops set up as well. Like Cool Stuff Inc. was there, and I know Mayday Games was there, and some really cool like designer product developers are there, if that's the right way to word it, like Level Up Dice and Wormwood and some of the other groups that create accessories for board gaming. And I was really impressed by some of the stuff they had. So it was really cool to get to experience all of those things. But again, I find PAX Unplugged to just be a ton of fun because it's really a great excuse to go hang out with my friends in another city for an entire weekend. We do like a 4-day trip and just play board games, hang out, chill. So, so there you have it. That's my PAX haul, and I guess if you wanna see the unboxings for some of these games I got, I'm gonna do all the Jordan Draper ones plus 100% beef probably in the same video, just because I don't think there's gonna be enough content for just 100% beef, and the other three should go out. Whatever. My thought process doesn't matter. That's what I'm gonna do. So make sure to come back and check those out once I've got those up. They might be up in the next couple days. I want to get these games open because I want to play them. So thank you as always for watching my video. If you have any questions about anything, if you want to talk to me, anything really, just drop a note in the comments or check me out on Twitter. I follow it pretty regularly, so I'll reply to you if I see anything. Keep playing games, keep coming back and checking out the things that I have to show off, and let me know if you'd like to see anything in particular, anything different, anything special, and thanks as always for watching. Bye guys, and girls, and whoever else.